Since the 1990s, users of the internet have relied heavily on search engines. For the past few decades, we have used search engines like Google and Bing to obtain information on nearly everything we are looking for, as well as answers to our queries and solutions to our issues. Will search engines become obsolete in light of the development of generative models and artificial intelligence, though? Many internet professionals and enthusiasts have been considering this issue. Welcome to the channel, subscribe, and let's dive in. However, many are speculating about the short-term use of search engines due to the introduction of generative AI, which has the capacity to automatically generate content. The fundamental issue is that generative AI has the potential to create high-quality material that is not just useful but also more interesting and entertaining than what is now shown in search engine results. It's feasible that search engines will need to change as AI develops further if they don't want to fall behind. It is becoming more and more likely that search engines will become outdated as they get more intelligent and accurate. Generative AI is one technology that is frequently mentioned as a potential alternative to conventional search engines. Instead of only retrieving information that already exists, this kind of AI is intended to produce new content. Generative AI, what is it? Simply described, generative AI is a branch of artificial intelligence that involves using computer algorithms to produce outputs that emulate content produced by humans, including text, photos, graphics, music, computer code, and other types of media. In generative AI, algorithms are created to gain knowledge using training data that contains illustrations of the desired result. Generative AI models can create new content that has traits in common with the original input data by examining the patterns and structures in the training data. Generative AI can produce information that appears genuine and human-like in this way. How is generative AI implemented? Machine learning techniques based on neural networks, which are the innermost functions of the human brain, are the foundation of generative AI. Large volumes of data are fed to the model's algorithms during training, serving as the model's learning base. This can include any form of content that is pertinent to the task at hand, including text, code, graphics, and others. After gathering the training data, the AI model examines the correlations and patterns in the data to comprehend the fundamental principles guiding the content. As it learns, the AI model continuously adjusts its parameters, enhancing its capacity to mimic human-generated material. The AI model's outputs get more sophisticated and persuasive as it produces more content. With a variety of technologies catching the public's eye and causing a stir among content makers in particular, generative AI has advanced significantly in recent years. Along with other major IT corporations, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and others have lined up their own generative AI tools. Generative AI to produce text. With the help of ChatGPT, an AI-powered natural language processing tool, you can communicate with the chatbot in a variety of ways that are human-like. The language model may help you with things like writing emails, essays, and code, as well as provide answers to your inquiries. OpenAI, an AI and research startup, developed ChatGPT. ChatGPT was introduced on November 30, 2022, by the firm. Using deep learning, ChatGPT is an AI model that creates text that appears human-like in response to commands from users just like you. It operates by anticipating the following word in a given text using the patterns it has discovered while being trained on an enormous quantity of data. Use of generative AI to produce voice. Use the most sophisticated and versatile AI speech tool available to produce high-quality spoken audio in any voice and style. Our deep learning model accurately reproduces human intonation and inflections while adapting delivery to the situation. The most realistic and adaptable AI speech software available is ElevenLabs Prime Voice AI. ElevenLabs seeks to provide creators and publishers with the most appealing, rich, and realistic voices possible. AI voice software is the most versatile and lifelike ever. Eleven provides the most compelling, full-bodied, and realistic voices to authors, publishers, and other creators looking for the best tools for storytelling. Use of generative AI to image generator. AI-based picture generators are currently very popular, offering a wide variety of alternatives to satisfy your creative itch. Some demand a PC with a top-of-the-line, pricey graphics card, but Midjourney stands out from the competition because it requires absolutely no specialist gear. Millions of individuals now have access to the AI art world thanks to Midjourney, which runs exclusively from a Discord server. The era of AI-generated art arrives, and users are working fast to develop the ideal prompts to direct and also to produce just the right images or perhaps just the wrong ones on the internet. Because so much depends on how the algorithm understands the supplied keywords, natural language processing also has a part to play in this situation. How do plugins work? Plugins are software extensions that enable the customization of website content as well as computer applications, mobile apps, and web browsers. While plugins are still used as add-ons to tweak programs and apps, they are less frequently utilized in web browsers these days in favor of browser extensions. Plugins are also all the tiny add-ons that help you as an online content producer optimize the material you publish. They serve as the extras that let you, the content consumer, experience the internet in a variety of ways, including through visuals, sound, videos, and animation. Copilot from Microsoft. For its Microsoft 365 apps and services, Microsoft is now launching a new AI-powered Copilot that will help users create documents, emails, presentations, and much more. The Copilot, powered by OpenAI's GPT-4, will coexist with Microsoft 365 apps in a similar manner to an assistant. Users of Microsoft 365 will be able to call Copilot into a Microsoft Teams meeting to tell attendees about relevant projects, organizational changes like recent hires, and even information on coworkers who may have just returned from vacation. Bard from Google. Bard, an early project that enables you to collaborate with generative AI, is now starting to be made available to the public. Bard can help you be more productive, develop ideas more quickly, and satisfy your curiosity. You may request advice from Bard on how to achieve your goal of reading more books this year, ask him to explain quantum physics in layman's terms, or ask him to help you get creative by scripting a blog post. Testing Bard has taught us a lot thus far, and getting feedback from more users is the next crucial step in making it better. Firefly from Adobe. For anything design-related, Adobe has long been the industry standard. To stay on top of its game in the face of the advent of cutting-edge AI tools from other businesses, Adobe had to embrace the trend. About a month ago, Adobe released Firefly, an AI-driven image generator. Users generated almost 100 million assets during its beta debut, which was a big success. Now, Adobe has declared that Photoshop will incorporate Firefly. Firefly is not intended to replace human designers, according to Adobe. However, it will serve as a copilot to assist them in producing more innovative and unique designs. In March 2023, Adobe Firefly, its new generative AI, was unveiled. The inventive moniker gives you an idea of the creative directions this instrument can take your thoughts. You can achieve anything you can dream of. Now there are many benefits of generative AI. Knowing that, do you think that search engines will be useless in the future because of the possibility that we can ask questions directly to an AI plugin? Let us know.